1-1 gets into right center field, a base hit. Bourse scores. Chenault scores. And heading home in time is Isabel Griswold to score as well. Chatham now has 3 runs in.
Heat's still on here. Quinn, first pitch swinging and crushing to left field, and that's gone! Solo home run for Quinn. It's now 4-1 Neshannock. Single her first time up, grounded to second her last time. Pizzulo lines it up the middle for a base hit. Charging around is Caitlin Hare. She's in there safely. It's 4-2 St. Mary's.
1-1 from Chiano. Fly ball left field, ranging back Eichberger, and it drops in left center field. 2-run score for the Cougars. And it's 4-2.
2-1 on the ground, and it can't be handled by McKenna Stewart. In the right field, a run scores. 3-1 St. Mary's. As coming in was Taylor Gennady. 2-2's ripped into left field for a base hit. Paglia scores. RBI single for DeSalvo. She gets off the snide and is now 1 for 3. It's 5-1 Neshannock. And we welcome you back. It's the bottom of the 4th. You're on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. 1-1 score after Chestnut Ridge answers back. Neshannock getting a run in the bottom of the 3rd. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Law Office of William J. Flannery, Elite Electric, and Castle Security. Wishing the best of luck to Coach Jackie Lash and the Neshannock softball team. Paglia fouls off her first pitch, 0-1 count.
You know, right now, a tip of the cap to Chestnut Ridge, because a lot of teams that face Neshannock, you give up a run, and it's normally tough sledding. But, I mean, just a quick response, and that's what you need to do against a team like Neshannock. You just bounce right back, and Chestnut Ridge did just that.
Mater 0-2. Short flare right at the shortstop, Shippey, as she ranges towards third base side, round number 1. One thing to talk about this Chestnut Ridge team, it's a team that's been pretty good in their district. They've only recently started advancing out of the first round, and their first round advance was 2021. This is a team that first made the state softball playoffs in 1976. So it's been a long time coming for it.
They've taken down a few WPIAL opponents as well.
Yes, I had that note on my stats. It started out really their victory last week against Red Bank Valley. This is popped up into center field, and they can't find it. Callie Biondi makes her way to first on the bloop single.
Well, that was just depth, because you got to respect the Neshannock lineup, and if you didn't have to play a little bit deeper, that would have been a routine pop.
As I said that earlier, WPIL success. So aside from that victory last week against Red Bank Valley, the first round victories against WPIL teams: 2021 Shenango, 2023 Southmoreland, and 2024 South Park. As this is lined into right center field, that gets down. Rounding third and going home is Callie Biondi. Coming back to second is Peyton Newman. She keeps the double, and she keeps herself on base with that RBI. 2-1 Neshannock.
Well, Neshannock drew first blood. Chestnut Ridge bounced right back, got the momentum, and the momentum shifts right back to Neshannock behind Biondi and Newman.
Back-to-back 2-hit innings. Correction, actually 3 in that last, but back-to-back 2 or more hit innings for Neshannock after the first 2 innings, only 1 hit. Swing and a miss by DeSalvo for strike 1.
Well, I said I was curious to see what happened the second time the batting order went through because Mater did a fantastic job that first time through, and that this second time around they have began to get to her.
Swing and a miss for DeSalvo, quickly down 0-2.
5 hits since the 9th spot of the order came up for Neshannock.
This is what they do. That second time through, they're about as dangerous as they could be on the first. A lot of teams have been run ruled against Neshannock, fouled off DeSalvo. You were wondering after that tie-out for Chestnut Ridge, 2 years ago, Neshannock set a record against Sharpsville in the state quarterfinals. Then the next game, Everett ended a 48-game winning streak for Neshannock, fouled off. Right in front of us, the Ticks in front for DeSalvo. So another District 5 team, a team that beat Everett, who's normally been the powers here in the 2A side. Chestnut Ridge coming down from 3A for the next cycle. 0-2 for DeSalvo. Newman at second after her double. Pitch goes high, a ball and 2 strikes. Two hits for the Lancers, a run across as they're back ahead 2-1. Fly ball, left field, out of play foul. That goes into the parking lot right here on the ridge, the softball complex. DeSalvo still battling a 1-2 count. DeSalvo pops it up. Shallow left field. Trailing out is a shortstop, Shippey, to make the catch.
Just remember, you have to go back to the single by Biondi. And again, the respect that you have to give this lineup with the power that they have, you have to play back a little bit. And center fielder Mock was back on what could have been a routine catch a lot of times on that Biondi single that just floated in the air.
It's not the 1-4 that you definitely look for. As this is a fly ball to center field, and Mock can't handle it. Good effort. Run scores. It's Newman. Trailing in is Frangel. She legs out a double and an RBI.
A diving effort by Mock. She had to just lay out again, playing a little deeper, and she had to dive out and extend for that, and it just popped right out of the mitt when she came down, and another on the board for the Lancers.
3-1 Lancers as now they're starting to cook with some gas as we're back to the top of the order with Miley Anderson. Tripled her first time up, struck out her second.
And this is where it gets really dangerous with Neshannock is this third time through the order.
Bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. Anderson looks at a ball away from her. 1-1 count. Yeah, this is the part of the order that you want to get out of Dodge without anyone on base. Because when the 2-hole hitter and the 3-hole hitter comes up for Neshannock, that's where trouble is afoot. Also with this 1-hole hitter, Anderson, 1-2 count. She swings and misses. Mater's pitch, the 1-2 fouled off. We'll do it again. Ball low and away, 2-2. Frangel at second. Freshman coming in with an RBI double after Peyton Newman had an RBI double herself. She came around and scored on Frengel's try. Count full, 3-2. Two outs, a runner on second, full count. Motter trying to get out of this inning with only 2 runs across for Neshannock this time. Ball inside. Anderson walks. So it's first and second with 2 outs, and Jaden Nogue comes to the plate. Second walk issued by Motter.
This is big now for Motter in Chestnut Ridge because with Nogue and with Fry coming to the bat, you really need to hope you can get Nogue here.
Nogue looks at a ball low, 1-0, and now you can feel the tenor shift for Chestnut Ridge. It looked like a confident team coming into this inning, and then Neshannock able to get themselves rolling with the small ball. They don't want big flies coming here. 3-1 Lancers, 1-0 count to Nogue. Fouls it off, 1-1. Motter's 1-1. Nogue lifts this one to short. Shippey collects, throw on to first, not in time. It's legged out by Nogue, and the bases are loaded for Addie Fry.
There was nothing to do there. That was a slow roller. You would have to charge that and throw on an awkward angle. Shortstop Shippey did all she could there, and the speed of Nogue, you had nothing that you could do.
So Fry will act as cleanup. She's in the 3-hole. The actual cleanup hitter is Gabby Quinn. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-1 to Neshannock. First pitch to Fry. Goes noggin level for a ball, 1-0.
And Fry can change the whole tone of this game with one swing.
Really, you're playing with danger, giving her a 2-run cushion, but if she gets a handle of this, 1-0. Called strike on the inside edge of Fry, 1-1. You have to wonder in a situation like this, I know that Quinn's no picnic either, but do you walk Fry?
No. Not with the bases loaded.
1-1. And Fry gets a hold of this, but this will stay in the park. Catch made by the left fielder, Callahan. And Chestnut Ridge has 2 come across for Neshannock, but they survive more danger from there. Lancers add 2 more. It's 3-1 as we'll go to the 5th inning on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.